afternoon. This is Chase with ChaseNCredit. Another beautiful day. God blessed us with some sunshine and some blood pumping through my veins. Went up to a car show today and seen some beautiful cars. I love cars. But the car show they have here in Atlanta, they say this is the biggest car show that they have every first Sunday of the month, Caffeine and Octane, which they say is the biggest car show in North America, which is, I would guess, is the biggest car show in the world. And they have Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Lotuses, Porsches, Chargers, Challengers, motorcycles, old schools, muscle cars, BMWs, I mean, you name it, thousands of cars. And it starts at 6 o'clock in the morning and it goes till 11. And it takes up the whole perimeter mall parking lot. That's how big it is. And the earlier you get there, the closer you can park, and the later you get there, the further away that you got to park, so you can get to see the cars. So there's probably millions of dollars worth of cars there. Plenty of police. It's just crazy. But what I get out of that, not only do I love cars, I love to see the amount of wealth or wealth mindset of individuals there who believe in anything you want, you can go get. And it's not just cars, it's just the mindset, right? So when someone, has a $100,000 Corvette there on display that with temporary plates, meaning they just got it, how long do they believe that they can get it, right? And now they got it. And somebody got a $500,000 Lamborghini, a young guy, he believed that he could get it, and he went and got it. Highly likely, he didn't believe that he could get it just the day before. That's a big purchase. So he's been on the grind probably for a minute. He's got some goals, and he went and got it. That was on his sheet. And we're not even talking about the naysayers that person probably had to deal with along the way, and thinking, that they were saying, I'm going to get that Lamborghini or that muscle car or that motorcycle. And the naysayers around them was saying, yeah, you're right. Right? And what they was really saying is their own limitation. How about that? So that goes along with business credit, as well as their business goals. Saying I'm going to start my business this year, and I'm going to get it off the ground, and I'm going to build it up to $1 million this year. I'm going to hire some people this year, so I don't have to wear all the hats. And I'm gonna. But as fast as you say that, you got other people sitting here saying, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not, or secretly behind your back, right? Or maybe it's you. Maybe as quick as you say you're going to do it, you got that little voice inside that says, no, you're not, right? Whoever is who you got to fight with. But today's a new day, right? Or today's another day that you get to start from scratch, and look around and see some people, right, as an example, who's got some who has acquired some things, not just cars, but businesses, and maybe not even well-known businesses, who stepped out there and said, I'm going to go after all the things that they said that I couldn't have, including yourself. I'm gonna go get those things, no matter what, right? And even if I gotta scuff my knees a couple of times, right? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get those things that they said that I couldn't have, because I want them, right? Because I believe that I deserve them, I desire them, I want them, and nobody's going to stop me. One reason, because they made more than one. And two reasons is because I want them. I don't believe that I don't deserve them, right? And just because somebody say that you're not going to get them shouldn't be a good enough reason why you just give up on them. So, and when someone tells you that, tell them that, they can put that in their hat. Tell them to put that in their peace pipe and smoke it. Ain't heard that in a long time. But you got to tell yourself that you deserve it, just like other people deserve it. Nobody deserves it any more or any less than you. It took me years to believe that, even though I heard it. I didn't believe it myself, but now I do. It took a lot of years to get to that point. And so there's still times where sometimes I catch myself telling myself there's some things that I don't deserve, or there's sometimes I catch myself telling myself that I'm not taking enough action to get the things that I want. And I'm human. I got blood pumping through my veins. But I still desire. There's some things on my list, and guess what? I'm going out to get everything that they say that I couldn't have as well. So I'm not just telling you to go do that. I'm doing it as well, right? For many years, I've been wanting my own muscle car. My very first car was a '67 Chevelle Malibu, not an SS. And that was before I went in the military. I never had the opportunity to put a motor or transmission in it. So all I got to do was push it around the yard, cut the grass. That was my very first car, and then it got sold. However, and then I grew up around the racetrack. I loved muscle cars. So, but my lifelong dream came true. I finally got my first muscle car a few months ago, and it's a 1966 Ford Fairlane. And you see the picture of it. I love driving it. It took a many years. These are very hard to come by. And this one's beautiful. It came from another state. It had to be shipped here. I already put a lot of work in it. It still needs a lot of work. I drove it up to the big car show that they had this morning that I was telling you about. It felt really nice. People driving by and blowing the horn. I already got personalized plates on it. It just feels good to work hard as I do and to get something that I wanted. Something, and I remember having to talk about it, and I remember few people saying, "Oh yeah, you ain't gonna get that," or even sometimes thinking myself that it's not gonna come true. Like there's just no way that I was ever gonna get one, because I used to think about my very first one that I never even got on the road, never even got license plates for it when I was 16. So if this gives you any inspiration, time takes time, right? But you got to get out there and you got to keep working, putting one foot in front of the other and not giving up and going after all the things that they said that you could never have, including yourself, right? So don't give up. Keep going and keep going and keep going until you get it. So you can feel that sense of accomplishment that only you can feel, right? Not giving somebody else permission, giving yourself permission, and then celebrating it when it do happen. And then what that'll do is give you that little juice, a little pick-me-up to now set the next goal. Because what's the next thing you going after? What's the next big thing you're gonna achieve? Because if you can get that one, you can get another one, guaranteed. You just proved it to yourself. I just proved it to me. So this is huge for me, and I hope this conversation was huge for you. If you love cars as much as I do, especially muscle cars, I'm pretty sure you understand what this means. So get out there, be chasing some credit today, and go after all the things that they said you couldn't have, because you deserve it. And enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon.